Hey out there, internet land. Welcome to another fantastic episode of Kicking It with Chris. I'm your host, Chris. So, I think the last video we talked about, actually the last one was with my kid. But last video before that, I was talking about how I was trying to get back on track. I had some stuff personally going on and everything else. And I don't know, I guess I'm in a weird place. You know, you guys have pretty much... you've been there with me. I've been documenting this whole thing. I mean, all the way since I got home, you know. And I guess I'm just at a place right now that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Don't know where the fuck I'm going. Don't know what the hell's happening. It's Friday. I didn't know what to do. I've had a rough day. Being at the house really isn't an option, you know, right now. I kind of need to stay away from there as much as possible. So I came where I usually come, and I don't know why I do that. I'm downtown, right downtown San Antonio, in the heart of everything. And you know, I guess it's because when all this started 10 years ago, this is where I came. I got out of prison and I went to the halfway house there. And I had been living in a place called Canyon Lake. It's about 45 miles or so north of San Antonio. And there's not a federal halfway house there. The closest place is San Antonio. So I don't have friends here. I didn't have family here. I didn't have anything here. And this is where they sent me for my to start over. Basically, I had 6 months halfway house here in San Antonio. And during that time, you're required to have basically some goofy ass dumb dick job. I mean, you cannot have any kind of job that is more than just your basic service work or something for the most part. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's not like the rule. This just happens to be that with all the restrictions and everything else, it kind of turns out that's the way it ends up. I had never done that before, but I had an opportunity to come down to the San Antonio Riverwalk and work as a host at a restaurant. And I was going to be, basically the whole deal was that, I mean, I've always kind of been a cowboy. I've always had my hat, my boots, my jeans, my stuff like that. I'm from West Texas, out in the country. I mean, it's what it is. And when I came here, I brought that with me, I guess. And that's what led to that opportunity. It happened to be that the people who ran that particular restaurant had been told about me just because of my style and character. And they really wanted me there as a salesperson, basically. I mean, just as a persona, as, you know, the cowboy kind of thing. It was a Western steakhouse type thing. It was weird. I worked there for about a year and a half. And during that time's where I met my ex. And I guess that's just kind of where my life, this chapter of my life, actually, I guess it's not this chapter. I guess it's actually a few chapters ago. I just didn't realize it. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. It was just a few chapters ago and I just didn't realize it. Either way, I'm kind of behind, so I'm kind of starting over. I'm kind of doing this again. But it's kind of like I'm just kind of stuck because I really don't know anything else other than that little life that I had during that time period. So I'm just kind of coming back to where I started, I guess. And I walk around down here and sometimes it makes me happy and sometimes it makes me sad. Sometimes I see sights that really make me happy. Memories, you know, and then other times it makes me sad because I know they're never going to happen again. So anyway, that's what I got for you right now. It's kind of where I'm at, and I'm just going to throw it out there live and unabridged, unedited, and all that. So there's just kind of another sight into the inner workings of this guy. All right, here's the sights before I get off of here. Look, there's the Aztec, building under construction. I mean, it's just kind of quiet. There's still nothing going on down here. Catch you on the flip. I just thought I was done. Okay, so after a brief moment of reflection, probably 45 seconds since I stopped the last one, I came to the realization of something. I was fixing to put this out there. It was going to be episode number 21. And I realized that I just now kind of at this spot in life that this is the start of a new chapter. Like today, me being here and the things going on at home. Today's a new chapter. It's a new start. I don't really know what it's going to go to. I don't really know, but I guess this is the beginning of season 2. Season 1 ended, just kind of the way it was, and season 2 is now the pick me up, I reckon, huh? All right, so welcome to season 2, episode 1.